Hey, this is Nellie's Farm. It is Thursday, November 21st, 2024. I put together a few notes, and I have got a list of 10 things that are proof that America is in full collapse right now. Number 1. This is signs of a sick society in collapse. History always repeats, we have a lot of the same things happening that Rome had when they collapsed. History always repeats. That's one thing you can count on. Number 1, unprecedented drug and alcohol use and abuse. The jails are filled with people like that. I watch the daily jail roster, and it's mostly people with no insurance, people with petty drug crimes, things like that. People are hopeless now. It is not just the regular addicts, out there that are doing this. People turn to such things when they are hopeless in life. And unfortunately, this is happening even in my small area. I mean, there's so many police chases now, even way out here. It is crazy. I've been here 9 years and I never saw anything like this. People are desperate, they're broke, and they're looking for relief any way they can. Number 2, record homelessness all across America. You're not going to hear about that in the news either, but it's happening. States are actually shipping them out to other states, going back and forth, using them like political pawns. In Florida now, where it is illegal to sleep in public anywhere, a lot of them went to Georgia. And Georgia is not too happy about it from what I hear. America's poor have always been treated bad, but it used to be mostly people with drug problems and alcohol problems, or mental problems. Now it's whole families, because I'm hearing about it. A woman and her 8 grandchildren were sleeping in a truck in Florida. She's raising her grandchildren because her daughter died. And I mean, all the way from babies to teenagers in a truck with pets. This is where we're at in America. The homelessness is everywhere. I found out there's a homeless camp in the next town from me, and I'm not in a ritzy area, but the next town there's a lake and there's people with money there. And it's pretty telling that they have a homeless camp behind a shopping plaza in that city. That city has money. Unlike most of America, they're still building new stores and stuff. A lot of people are coming here from New York and California and stuff to escape all that. It's cheaper here, so we're having a little boom, I think it's going down, kind of downhill now. But homelessness, even in the nice areas, that's a red flag. And there is record homelessness. The numbers the government gives us, not even close to being the truth. It's probably at least 2 million now. Okay, number 3, record accumulating national debt. They are printing $1 trillion, okay? Every 30 to 90 days to keep the system going, the system that is in collapse. Number 4, record businesses are going bankrupt. Even Target, even the big ones, are going bankrupt. And if they're not going bankrupt, they're raising their prices. They're having to. I can't tell you how many businesses I've seen go under here, just in this small area, just in the last few years. Number 5, most of society in America is unhealthy, sick, obese, hopeless. They have fatigue. They have health problems. Even though we have a supposedly civilized health system, everybody you talk to, they're struggling in some kind of way. Number 6, public schools are failing everywhere. Number 7, government corruption is at an all-time high, including police corruption, which I hear about daily. Number 8, record numbers of abandoned pets. Record euthanasia all across America. I am seeing so much of this in Alabama. I'm in many counties all across Alabama for reason of I match up lost and found pets. I've had a few successes in finding a few for people on post. Trying to find, I can't rescue much myself because of my financial situation, but I do try to find homes, help try to find homes for animals, whose owners are going in the hospital or they're dead. Or, I see it all the time, or they're in jail. Just the last few years, there's so many abandoned animals everywhere. Millions and millions. It's definitely a sign, of a sick society. Number 9, world nations are abandoning the US dollar at record speed. Of course, I've told you about BRICS. That is the new monetary system that most of the other countries are on board with. Last I heard, like weeks ago, 159 countries and counting daily, which makes our currency, the US dollar, devaluate big time. That's when the prices go up, guys. Number 10, most Americans now lack critical thinking skills. So they go for this propaganda that we hear on TV and stuff easily. They fall for every trick. They're unable to reason for themselves. They're naive. They believe all of it. And we're all divided. Families divided over politics, race wars. There's so many ways they divide us. Migrant versus non-migrant, Republican versus Democrat, black versus white. Um, the economic, uh, the economic classes are divided. It just goes on and on and on. And that's on purpose. Abraham Lincoln said, a nation divided cannot stand. And that's what's happening even today. It happened in the Civil War. And like I said, history always repeats. We are hating on each other, people, instead of the people that are doing this to us. This is orchestrated, and people fall for it. Don't hate your fellow American. Realize who orchestrated this whole thing so that we would. Don't fall for that. Okay, I am done. 10 things why America is in full collapse now. Prepare accordingly, and thanks for watching. Please hit the thumbs up before you go. Now it's Farm signing off.